Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. So what is righteousness? What is right and what is wrong? Righteousness.
Defending the faith.
That's one aspect of it. But I think also it is a weapon against the Pharisees in the gospel. Why? Because they are what? What are they? The Pharisees. What are they? They are self-righteous. They are self-righteous. What makes them self-righteous? The lack of humility. Now, they think that they know everything. Big ego. Okay. So when Jesus is talking about righteousness, I think is dealing with the inner person. So what Jesus is asking is, righteousness, in order to be righteous, I think you have to be honest, you have to be sincere, you have to be transparent. If you cannot be transparent and honest, and what was the other word that I used? Sincere, then it makes you what? A hypocrite. And Jesus deals with the Pharisees that are hypocrites, and he tells them right on their face, you hypocrites! Why? Because they are self-righteous. So the real righteousness, the true righteousness that Jesus is talking about is admitting, recognizing, acknowledging who we are. That's what being righteous is all about.
That we're not perfect.
That we are not perfect, that we make mistakes. And also remember, in the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus says, be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. Okay? And that is being righteous. So what does that mean, being righteous? Remember, when Jesus is invited to this house, Peter, not the apostle, is a Pharisee. He comes in and he doesn't welcome him the Jewish way. What is the Jewish way of welcoming people? Washing their feet. Right along comes who? A woman. And what does she do? What is he teaching there? Then he reads the mind of Peter, and Peter is thinking, if he were a master, and if he only knew who this bitch was, he would not allow him to do that to him, allow her to do that to him.
Or to touch him.
Exactly. And so what does he do?
Tells him.
He tells Peter, doesn't he?
He tells him, doesn't he?
Get behind me, Satan.
No. He says a parable.
Parable.
He says a parable right there. There is a man that owed a huge amount of money to his master.
And then he does,
and then he got on his knees and he begged his master to forgive his debts.
Then he didn't
Okay.
forgive the debt that was owed him.
He gave him the debt and they would forgive.
What is he teaching there? To be what?
To show compassion.
Righteousness.
Righteousness.
Well,
He was desirous, demanding of being forgiven.
and then he
It turns
can't-
around and becomes self-righteous by not forgiving.
I think also it says in there,
Just hold it one sec. What is he doing there? Yes, but that's very good. Now, what is Jesus doing there? What is he doing? According to the context of the Gospel of Matthew, what is he doing? He's being what?
First word? First letter?
He's being the new Moses. He is ruling. He is exercising the role of a judge. He is teaching.
Right. I think those two contrasts is like teaching them.
Good. Okay.
I just wanted to also mention, it says, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for justice. So he wants us to work for it too. We have to work at it. It's not given to us. Right? We have to work at being just. We have to work at helping others be just. We have to,
What is justice?
righteousness. We have to.
But
we have
define to
work
me
at it.
justice.
We can't, to be fair, to treat everybody with love, basically.
Sinless?
It's when you give people to what they, it's not what they deserve, but what they really need to meet their needs.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
We have to strive to get that, to help that.
Because I can give to people something that they may not need, but they may need something else. But to give them what they really need, does it make any sense? It's like in the communist country.
Right.
Okay, so the communist country gives to everybody the same thing. Is that justice? No. Why?
Because people have different needs.
Yeah. So this family is a family of 5, and they get 2 pounds of flour and 2 pounds of rice, and it's the same amount of food that the family of 2 is receiving. So there is not fairness there. There is not justice. And when there is not justice, there is no what? Peace. That's why we have wars all over the world, because we have governments that don't rule with justice. And so people fight against them. Okay. Anything else?